pati na ang iyong lakas. Step back, tres, sunod hiyawang malakas. Sa larangan na ito, ang pangalan ay babakas. Salpakang
And we're coming to you live dito po sa loob ng Xavier Ateneo Sports Center in the city of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro City. And you're still watching our live coverage of the SLA Junior World Showcase. And this is the Court 1 of Xavier Gym. And we have another game at hand dito po sa loob ng Xavier Ateneo Sports Center. And this is the matchup we're gonna watch out for here in the Born 2008 division. This is New Jersey Husay will face off against Team Last Shot Dubai. So it's another all overseas matchup. Here's our games for today. So we just finished the first 3 games ngayong umaga. New Jersey Husay versus Tumakbo USA. And of course, Tumakbo USA won versus CDO Higalas. SS Zamboanga lost to Toyland Bistro. Meanwhile, New Jersey Husay will face off against Last Shot Dubai. United Legacy will face off against the CDO Higalas. And here's our game at hand ngayong araw na ito. That's actually New Jersey Husay will face off against Last Shot Dubai. So it's an all-overseas matchup dito sa Born 2008 division. So let's turn over first to Leroy Salarda, our game announcer, for the opening lineups.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here at the Sinag Sports Center. This is Sinag.
All right, good afternoon, everyone, and you're still watching our live coverage of the SLA Junior World Showcase. My name is Rhea Lunsaga, and we have a very special guest from New Jersey, Coach Ryan Reyes. So good afternoon, Coach Ryan.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me here today.
So it's going to be a great matchup here. So this is once, like what I said, an all-American, not really all-American, all-overseas matchup because we have Last Shot from Dubai in the United Arab Emirates will face off against Team New Jersey.
Very great matchup. I'd like to see how things play out here.
So of course, Coach, you're from the East Coast, so you're familiar with the basketball culture, especially in New Jersey.
Yeah, so New Jersey basketball is the state is biased, but like one of the better, more competitive places where basketball players grow up in the U.S. And being from Jersey City and having this team or an organization, they make you tough and they make you tough and develop you to be a very physical and aggressive basketball player.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of good players from this New Jersey squad, most especially that big man, Sean Isidro, has been very productive throughout this tournament for the big man, Sean Isidro.
Yes, very reliable, especially in the post. Big left hand, and let's see what he can do for us today.
That's his strong hand, by the way. That's
Yes.
Sean Isidro.
He will go left, and no one, I don't think, is hard to stop.
And that's a three-point shot right through. That's Jaden Lumang with the three-pointer.
Another lefty, really good shooter, developing as he gets older.
And that's a quick answer for Team Dubai. That's coming from number 43, Arlan Dasilio. So one of their undersized bigs for Last Shot Dubai.
Yeah, I want to see more speed out of Last Shot Dubai. I think that will lead them to success against this
That's
team.
another open look. This time a missed shot. Toledo with the offensive rebound. Interior pass. There's Sean Isidro.
I'm telling you, he is everywhere, Sean Isidro. And it's good to see the smaller guards also picking up long rebounds.
And that's a good quality
It is.
from these young players. 8 on the shot clock. Toledo, that was partially deflected. Rementillo with another chance. He was one of the best players, I think, yesterday on the other venue. That's the USTP Gymnasium. Another open look. So that's 2 straight misses. That's coming from Jaden Lumang after that first 3-point shot.
Yeah, I feel like he'll settle in well. He needs a little bit of time to get warmed up.
And this is the player we're going to look forward to. That's MJ Malupay, number 2 of Last Shot Dubai. Oh, great pass.
Wow.
Layup is good for... That's Jeremiah Rementillo.
I really like the dishing and swishing by the New Jersey Husay. And I would like to see Last Shot come back. If they could get the ball over the top on their press, that might be a way for them to Husay to get out of the press, so that could help Last Shot Dubai.
So there's MJ Malupay, number 2. He was the best player on one of the matches at the USTP Gymnasium, not too far from here at Xavier. Nice turnaround, nice perimeter jumper from Arlan Dasilio.
Just get the ball in the middle of the zone. That's how you break those zones.
Now, if you're New Jersey Husay, what are the things that you have to work for? This is Sean Isidro as he draws the foul.
Some of the things we always tell the players, no matter what age and what team, is mental toughness. With mental toughness, I always say basketball, half the game is mental and the other half is physical. So you have to compartmentalize your brain to know how to stay focused and what you need to do to stay organized.
There's a second shot by Isidro, knocks it down. So he has that good shooting touch for the big man.
He's been working on that, I'll tell you that. There you go, moving the ball.
And Salcedo on the open court. Nice dish.
There you go. I like the ball movement. Ball movement's key to any play in basketball.
So Last Shot Dubai able to break through the press from New Jersey. Toledo stops the dribble. Texon back to Toledo on the 2-man game. Inside pass. Sean Isidro using his size advantage. But you can see the crowd inside the shaded area. So great interior defense from Dubai.
Yes, I agree. If that's how you stop a bigger man, is putting 2 men on them, creating chaos. Good job by Last Shot Dubai.
So that would be the challenge if you're Sean Isidro, because he's the tallest player on the basketball floor right now. Here comes Team New Jersey. Toledo, another lefty, 3-point shot, knocks it down.
Great ball movement by New Jersey.
When you have a great ball movement, you will find an open man.
Exactly. No matter zone or man, if you keep passing the ball, the defense will break down.
Almost a broken play, but Arlan Dasilio feasting in the paint. 12-8 is the count for... We'll just check the score. It's 12-8 is the count for New Jersey Husay. That's Texon. It was a Almost a shovel pass. Remetilio with a good catch. And another great extra pass. Sean Isidro counted and one.
Way to be big by Sean Isidro. That's what you got to do. Put your body into defenders, draw the fouls, and a lot at the line.
Take a look at this replay. There's Remetilio with that beautiful pass. Nice dish. And there's that strength you're talking about. And loose ball. That will go to last shot. And there's MJ Malupay. So he can be a dangerous player on the open court. That's MJ Malupay. A lot of scoring abilities from this youngster. So we have a stoppage of play. We'll call a timeout. Last shot to buy. We'll call a timeout. We'll be right back.
Maayong adlaw mga higala. Dayon kamo and discover the vibrant heart of the city of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro. Dive into our community where everyone is your higala. Maayong adlaw mga higala. Dayon kamo and discover the vibrant heart of the city of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro. Dive into our community where everyone is your higala.
So we return to basketball action here in Cagayan de Oro City. And I know, Coach Ryan, you had a good experience in Cagayan de Oro. What is it like, being from abroad and going back to the country where your roots are coming from?
I think it's great. It's a great experience to have, great resume builder, but to be a part of the culture and how basketball is played. Usually we are the faster team in the States because Filipino basketball is very fast. However, when you come to the Philippines, it's even more faster, and it's something we'd like to work on here and gain more experience from.
And how was your experience so far, alongside with the rest of the players from New Jersey here in Cagayan de Oro?
I really like how the physicality and aggression is with all divisions. Like we always tell our guys, you have to stay in the game and be physical, but the right amount. You cannot hack. It's not a great look. We have to be represented properly, but you need that physicality, especially if people know you're a team from the United States looking for an overseas win.
So, besides basketball, how's your experience going around the city of Cagayan de Oro?
Cagayan de Oro is very pretty. A lot of malls and a lot of places, a lot of restaurants I am hitting. I am eating like a animal here in Cagayan de Oro, and I am loving it.
So I'm happy to hear that coming from you, Coach, and hope you enjoyed your experience here in Cagayan de Oro. And even after the tournament, hope you have a chance to go around the other parts of the city.
I will. Thank you so much. Very, very hospitable. Thank you to the Sinag Liga Asya organization for having and hosting this great tournament and having everything organized down to the bottom pin.
And of course, we would like to thank Mayor Clarix Uy, who celebrated his birthday a few days ago, alongside Senator Bongo and Kapitan Kikang Uy. So thank you so much for all of your support in making this tournament possible. So, and for you, Coach, hoping you have more memories alongside with the players from New Jersey.
Yes, thank you. Without them, I don't think any of this would be possible.
And there's a drive, and that's Dacilio. Arlan Dacilio has been pretty much the focal point of the offense in the first quarter. With 51 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Yes, I like how he's driving to the rim, getting to the rim, because even if you don't get that ball in the basket, there is a good chance you will get to the free throw line for some points.
And plenty of opportunities for the big man. He's actually an undersized big man, but he was able to use his body, able to establish good position in the shaded area. Dacilio looks to make his second free throw with 51 seconds remaining. Knocks down the second.
Free throws are huge in games like these.
That's right. So that's part of the development, especially when with young teams like New Jersey and of course from Dubai. It's all about establishing your rhythm.
Establishing your rhythm as well as trusting your teammates. I think trusting your teammates, trusting the process is how teams collectively win as a whole.
Oh, nice play. There's MJ Malupay, one of their reliable players.
Again, head down, going to the rim, getting a nice easy bucket there.
Oh, there's a lot of contact. Oh, Remetili is down. Looks like he's all right after that bad fall. As he was trying to split through two defenders of Dubai.
He is a soldier, I will tell you that. It takes a lot to knock him down.
What have you seen about the qualities of this youngster, Jeremiah Rementilia?
Jeremiah has recently joined Husay, and everything has been going uphill. He has been a key asset. I'd like to compare him to Dennis Rodman, how he is the player doing the dirty work to get this team where they need to be.
Yeah, that's what we saw a couple of occasions for Rementilia. He's really banging the boards. He has been the energy guy for New Jersey Husay.
He is, and I think he's one of the hearts of the team. A great leader, showing not verbally but physically how to lead this team properly.
So we're down to 9 seconds as there's a 3-point shot from the corner, way off the mark. Down to 4, and that's a wide open lane. That's Toledo, lays it up in it.
There's that outlet pass that Husay loves to see.
And that ends the first quarter as New Jersey Husay, with an impressive start over Lashat Dubai at the end of the first quarter, is 22-14 in favor of New Jersey Husay. Magbabalik po kami for the second quarter.
Maayong adlaw mga higala! Dayon kamo and discover the vibrant heart of the city of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro. Dive into our community where everyone is your higala.
So that's an explosive start for New Jersey Husay. They're up by 8 at the end of the first quarter. So a lot of good quality players we're seeing here from this New Jersey squad.
A lot of back and forth runs. I like to see Dubai go on a little run, keep this game more competitive. The benches are starting to come into the game, and I like to see with fresh legs how both teams can assist to the overall team.
So we have a couple of players to watch here in the second quarter. There's number 25, that's Travis Ariola, if I'm not mistaken. That's Namoko, number 36, for New Jersey Husay to start the second quarter. So they're going to play without Sean Isidro to start the second period. Santa Iglesia, that pass was too low. And a steal by Dubai.
A little miscommunication there, but just talking and everything will be sorted out.
Oh, nice interior pass. Good catch inside. And the layup is good for Lashat Dubai.
There's the ball movement. Swiss cheese defense by Husay, putting holes in the...
Yeah, that's right. So it's now 22-16. That's the first field goal in the second quarter. Santa Iglesia trapped underneath. Gets it right back. Namoko with a good catch. Look at that suffocating defense from Dubai. Namoko, contested jumper, way off the mark.
A little bit forced. I'd like to see him swing the ball the other side to Tristan Texon. I think he would have had an open 3 to shoot there.
Good stop. That's Santa Iglesia. Goes on the reverse. That is off the mark. And MJ Malupay, he's one of the elite ball handlers from Lashat Dubai. Francia, forward pass to the corner. He'll drive to the baseline. Shot is no good. Namoko with the rebound. So here comes Team New Jersey. Going the fast break. That's a 3-on-2.
The pace is picking up, and that's what I like to see in Filipino basketball.
A nice finish inside for Travis Ariola. Oh, off the turnover. Texon gets it right back off the miss. Namoko really aggressive on the offensive rebounds.
I like to see the putbacks. Having a big or someone that can do that really helps a team out.
And end-to-end action we go. That's Dasilio short on the layup. He's one of the key contributors for Lashat Dubai in the first quarter. Texon, oh, he stepped out of bounds.
Very, very quick. He's very quick with that one.
So in terms of the leading scorers for New Jersey Husay, we have Rementilia with 8 points alongside with a rebound in the first quarter. So we'll try to sort things out. So we'll listen in first to a courtside report coming from Rochelle Arinque.
You're still tuned in here at the SLA Junior World Showcase Mindanao Cup 2025. We're midway through the second quarter and New Jersey Husay is still in control, showing great teamwork and smart plays. And the Jeremiah Rementilla again is on fire. Last shot, Dubai is fighting to stay in it, picking up the pace and trying to close the gap. Let's see how this quarter ends. Coach Ryan Ray, back to you.
All right, maraming salamat Rochelle for that report as the pace has picked up for Team New Jersey Husay as it's now 26-18. We'll try to make sure na update na ating score dito sa ating second quarter. Corner shot. Let's see if that was a long two. I think that was a long two. That's Texon with the rebound. That was too poor of a pass for New Jersey Husay.
Yeah,
a lot of rush possessions, I think, here in the second quarter.
Yeah, I think New Jersey Husay has to slow down and play their game of basketball, their style, changing it up every now and then, whether to go fast and whether to go slow it down a little bit and set up a good, strong offense.
And Team New Jersey able to redeem themselves on defense, so that's a turnover for Team Dubai.
I think Team Dubai also switched their defense. Good adjustment by the coach.
Namoko, lots of contact underneath. Foul called against Dubai. A lot of activity underneath the basket for Team New Jersey, really crashing the boards. And of course, Rementilla has been sensational. Just like in the previous games, he had 8 early points in this first half.
That's one of the things we focused on back home right before coming to the Philippines was getting rebounds, because those rebounds can turn either to second chance opportunities or putback or defensive rebounds that turn to key quality offensive possessions.
Exactly. So it's now 30-18 is the count in favor of New Jersey Husay with 5:18 to go in the second quarter. So we would like to give a special shout out to our friends from abroad who are watching live at the Sinag Liga Asya social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Thank you so much for joining us on our live coverage of the SLA Junior World Showcase as we continue to watch the world play.
These live streams are great. Not a lot of this in the U.S., so having this is something very, very nice to have here in SLA Junior Showcase.
And speaking of which, in the U.S., there's a lot of great Filipino basketball communities back home.
Yes, there are. There are a lot, especially along the East Coast. We play against a lot of them every year in Nava, and we have all these rivals, and we continue to keep playing against them as all the teams are getting better by better.
So here comes Team New Jersey off the turnover, and Texon will try to handle the basketball. There's that suffocating defense from Dubai, and they turn it over.
It's good to see that when they get a steal, that they have 3 guys running with the person with the ball to create opportunities on fast breaks.
And a couple of possessions ago, what can you say about the last shot in some of the plays in Dubai?
I think Dubai is great at moving the ball. They keep their heads up when they dribble, and passing that ball, like they said, can break down New Jersey Husay's zone defense.
So that's a platoon substitution here for Team New Jersey. So the main starters now returning to the ball game alongside Sean Isidro and Rementilla.
I'd like to see them get moving very quickly here if they want to keep their lead up.
That's a sidestep 3 that is off the mark from Noah Toledo. Isidro flexing his upper body there as he draws the foul. So Dacilia with the personal foul. That is his first personal foul. As we take a look at this replay there, Coach Ryan.
Very physical, body to body. Not much you can do there by last shot Dubai, but stay in front of your man and keep your hands up. Very, very tough for the defense.
So that's the challenge here for last shot Dubai is how can you establish position, try to put Sean Isidro off position in terms of rebounding plays on their other side, especially offensive end.
Very, very quick. That's good for last shot Dubai. That's how they slow down their big men. I want to say for last shot Dubai, I think keeping Sean Isidro out of the paint, not letting him get into the paint and having the opportunity to get the ball near the basket, I think that's how you can stop him.
For last shot Dubai, on their perspective, they want to see Sean Isidro in pretty much in an uncomfortable position.
I think keeping him uncomfortable, keeping him away from the basket is how you stop him. But if you look over here, Noah Toledo playing a little bit of cherry picking on the free throws. Let's see if the big man can see what happens off a rebound.
So they're gonna watch out here.
Oh, there it is.
There's that nice outlet pass to Toledo.
Oh,
Good stop by Dasilio.
good. Very good block. Very good court awareness. Sprinting back on defense. That's what we like to see from Last Shot Dubai.
So that's a promising effort for the red shirts from Dubai. With 3:11 to go in the second period.
That's great athleticism.
Short a three-point attempt by Lumang. That's Kator for Dubai running the floor.
Very, very good pass. Like I said, keeping your eyes open, looking at your options. That's how Last Shot Dubai will score here.
That's Kent Sagon finishes on the layup, and that's another turnover. Kator goes all the way. He'll go to the line for his 2 free throws. So Last Shot Dubai looks to go on the run off the turnovers. With 2:19 to go in the second quarter. So as we see this free throw from Kator, now for you, Coach Ryan, how did you start as an assistant coach in New Jersey?
So I've played a lot of basketball. I'm only 20 years old. So since I've been 8 years old, I've been playing a lot of basketball and just seeing things and mentoring. I'm also a personal trainer at home back in New Jersey, as well as a coach for Husay's 10U team as well. I'd like to thank Husay actually for giving me the opportunity to start my coaching career here with them, and then being an assistant coach at my high school in Parsippany. These opportunities allowed me to be the coach I am today.
Now, looking back at your basketball journey, tell us a little bit more about how did you start at the sport of basketball?
So in the sport of basketball, for teams back in Parsippany, Parsippany is a big suburban area with a lot of taller guys. So for them, I had to learn how to play the guard spot as well as dribble and shoot. But back when I joined Jersey City Husay, I'm one of the taller Filipino Americans on our team. So learning the center position, power forward position was pretty challenging. So learning both positions was very different as Filipino growing up, trying to learn how to play basketball.
That was a nice give and go there from the New Jersey squad. That's Sean Isidro and Rementilla with that great big connection. So with this experience in New Jersey, well, are you seeing the style of play in the players in this tournament? Considering this team is competing with other local teams here in Cagayan de Oro.
I think when it comes to, so this is high school. I think high school basketball in New Jersey is very, very, very physical. When we're here, we are one of the more taller, bigger, and stronger teams. But back in the United States, we are actually one of the smaller, less physical teams, as we're playing high schoolers that are about 6 foot, 5'10", 6'5", very, very physical, 200-something pounds. And we have to find ways. So being the bigger team is actually a treat for us here. And looking to play this different style is actually something we're trying to learn as we go.
But have you noticed any similarities with the style of basketball back home compared to here in the Philippines?
I think the pace. I think pushing the pace is something we do back home and in the Philippines. Like I said earlier, having the runs, looking for these runs, these cherry-picking opportunities, finding ways to get quick points is the similarity between how we play back and home in the U.S. and how we play here.
And good start here for New Jersey Husay, able to maintain the lead by 10, 35-25. Of course, the usual suspects, Sean Isidro and Jeremiah Rementilla, has been solid throughout the first half.
Yes, but in order to win games like these in long games, the bench also does have to produce.
So what have you observed about the contributions from the bench so far in this game?
So I think the bench is doing a lot defensively, keeping stops, keeping this game with a lead. I think having that more than scoring is more than enough for a bench to contribute to the basketball team.
That's right. So in this competition, you can see a lot of styles of basketball. When you have this international tournament, there's that little flavor, I would say, with local talent here in the country, and of course players from abroad coming into the Philippines and compete against the best of the best here at the grassroots level. And that basket won't fall. Oh, nice tip in.
Great tip in. I really like the athleticism there. So in the U.S., especially for high school, one of the things that's different is there is no shot clock. So back home we can literally take 5 minutes for one offensive possession, just passing the ball. But as we were practicing and preparing for the SLA Junior Showcase, we had to push ourselves to only have 24 seconds to find an open shot. So in the very beginning, I feel like in the first games we had a lot of forced shots.
What a play there by Dubai, and that's 2 more.
Oh, looking at the pace here, trying to push it strong.
And there's a foul called against Last Shot Dubai with a second to go in the second quarter. So great effort still for Last Shot Dubai, but still New Jersey still ahead, 36-29, and they're gonna add 2 more coming from Noah Toledo.
He really likes to run the floor. But with Last Shot Dubai, they have what I like to call grit. They have a lot of grit, getting back on defense, being the man to get the stop. I think having that as a good characteristic helps teams be successful in the long run.
Now, second shot coming up for Noah Toledo with a second remaining. Misses the shot. Oh, offensive rebound, puts it up.
Oh, wow.
But nevertheless, a great first half between the 2 international teams here inside Court 1 of the Xavier Ateneo Sports Center in Cagayan de Oro City. And after the first 20 minutes of basketball, it's New Jersey Husay with 36-29 lead at halftime.
Welcome back to the SLA Junior World Showcase Mindanao Cup 2025. Here with me right now for the halftime interview is the assistant coach of Last Shot Dubai, Coach Julius Romulo. Hello, Coach Julius. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to everybody.
Hello. So, Coach, how was the league experience been so far to you and your team?
Well, number one, this is our second year joining the league. It's a great experience for the players, especially for the players that they're playing with other countries like US, Canada, especially Philippines. So magandang experience sa kanila dahil different countries ang nakakalaro nila.
Since, Coach, this is your first time here in Cagayan de Oro City, how was the experience naman here sa City of Golden Friendship?
Number one, very, very friendly people. Warm welcome kami and napakasarap ng experience, especially the food. Sobra.
And Coach, just a very quick update on the team. How are they holding up right now?
Well, we're holding up because we start losing. Yesterday we won. Well, hopefully makakontain namin na manalo ulit. Hopefully. Yeah.
All right. And Coach, any shout out to your supporters, to the fans, of course, supporting Last Shot Dubai?
Yeah. Shout out sa mga taga Dubai, Last Shot family from Dubai, and here also in the Philippines. Shout out to everybody and to all of our family and friends.
Again, that's the assistant coach of Last Shot Dubai, Coach Julius Romulo. Coach Ryan and Ray, back to you. Thank you very
Thanks so
much,
much.
Coach. That was a good answer.
Maayong adlaw mga higala! Dayon kamo and discover the vibrant heart of the city of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro. Dive into our community where everyone is your higala.
The wait is over.
The most awaited PAGCOR Photography Contest 2025 officially begins. Show us the roads, bridges, air and seaports, green energy, and technology that shape our economy. This contest is open to all Filipino photographers, professionals, and amateurs aged 16 and above. Big prizes to be given away.
100,000 pesos each for conventional category. 50,000 pesos each for mobile category. 50,000 pesos each for the drone category.
Photos must be taken anywhere in the Philippines from September 17th, 2024 to July 31st, 2025. Submission period is from
As we start our third quarter, ball possession, New Jersey Husay.
And we're about to start the third quarter as New Jersey Husay able to maintain the lead. So, hello everyone once again. Ako po si Ray Alunsague, kasama ko po si Coach Ryan Reyes and alongside our courtside reporter Rochelle Arinque. So, I have here the stats, Coach Ryan. What can you see about the stats here from these two teams, New Jersey and Dubai?
A lot of back and forth action between both teams. Field goals are about the same, shooting 50%. That's what you like to see. Misses and makes, but putbacks, rebounds, and what you're doing after those makes on offense and defense is really good. It's how you are in basketball.
Since you mentioned that you're just at the age of 20 and you also studied at Rutgers University in New Jersey, what is it like to be a student and you're at the same time now an assistant coach?
I think being a student and a coach is something you have to balance really well. Of course, your education comes first, but having the opportunity to be an assistant coach and being mentored by my high school coaches and coaches that I've been with for a very long time, having them as mentors really guide me on how I should be as a basketball coach. And as with Rutgers education, majoring in sport management, focusing on coaching, I'm learning more about like the mental side, not only the physical side and the skill side of coaching a basketball team as well.
Yeah, as a student, you have to expect the academics, the education. As Sean Isidro finishes inside.
Big man doing big man things.
And that's what you get from this big guy, Sean Isidro, providing quality minutes all throughout this tournament overall for Team New Jersey.
Yes, a very, very big threat. But mid-range jump shot from number 9.
So that's actually from Dubai's Migo Moreno.
It's good to see how a lot of players are getting up open shots.
Here's MJ Malupay on the other side, goes down the baseline.
Look
Stop
at
and
him.
Go. That's a stop and go move.
Look at him using his body and his physicality to get a bucket.
I'm loving what this kid does here for Lashat Dubai for MJ Malupay.
Another great leader for Lashat Dubai as well.
14 on the shot clock. Texon. Oh, that's great defensive stop for Lashat Dubai as they're only down by a possession. 40-37, still in favor of New Jersey.
Yeah, they have hope, and hope is what carries you, especially if you're down at halftime. But we got a whole new half, a lot of new things can happen.
So a lot of crazy stories throughout this tournament. You have Tumakbo USA from California. Only had like 7 players on their lineup, but they have some success in this tournament.
I do. Getting wins with 7 players are really hard, especially in the heat. Something not as much in the U.S. Well, I don't know about California, but playing in these temperatures, as well as a bigger court in FIBA. FIBA courts are bigger than New Jersey high school courts, so
yeah,
it's different and a lot more running.
Santa Iglesia draws the foul. So speaking of the New Jersey basketball, yeah, I followed the American basketball from high school because I follow some of the NBA players. For example, Tyrese Halliburton. He played high school in the U.S. state of Wisconsin. I noticed the shorter three-point line.
Yes. So in high school, college, and the NBA all have different lines, and that's something about the U.S. that's different from international play. Do I agree with it? I don't know because I've grew up with the high school line, but making those adjustments is something really big when you transition your game from level to level.
But how about the players from New Jersey? How did they adjust to the environment here in the Philippines?
I think having to know that the three-point line is bigger might be a mental issue, because if you're right at the line, you don't think you have to put that much effort. But then you're reminded that the three-point line back overseas is different from the high school line in the U.S.
Malupay hits a three-pointer.
Hand down, man down by Tristan Texo. He cannot let that happen. You need to have active hands on defense. Otherwise, Lasha Dubai will shoot over you.
So it's down to a 2-point game with 4:50 remaining. Good hustle.
Great defense by Lasha Dubai. Oh,
Battle for the loose ball, and we have a tie-up. And Lashat Dubai will take possession. So Lashat Dubai is making some huge adjustments in the third quarter.
yeah, great adjustments by the coach, getting this back to a one-possession game. Let's see what they can do. See if they can get a lead into this third quarter.
Oh, what a reverse layup. Too much sauce there for Lashat Dubai. And here comes Mentilla on the fast break against two defenders. Short on the shot. And Malupay, a good box out rebound. We're going to take it across on the open court. Forward pass. Ball knocked loose. Would have been a great highlight there for MJ Malupay.
Yes, I think the difference between Husay and Lasha Dubai is that with Lasha Dubai, if they go strong to the basket, drawing contact, that even if they don't make the layup, there's a good chance that they can get fouled.
It's all about the options, especially when you have international games like this. Mentilla lost it out of bounds.
Turnovers. All these added turnovers can hurt a team in the long run, especially late in the game.
So this will be a long road ahead for these 36 teams here in this tournament in Cagayan de Oro City. And it has been an amazing turnaround in the third quarter. Malupay, that was a contested three. That was last touched by Namoko, one of the white shirts of Team New Jersey.
I think health, keeping your body healthy throughout this long week is how teams are going to be efficient. I think eating the proper foods, staying healthy, stretching after games, drinking and hydrating a lot is how players can maintain their body to play game after game every day.
Namoko, one-hander, gets it right back. Oh, almost went in. And Malupay secures the rebound and a chance for Lashat Dubai to take the lead with a three-point play.
Have to finish, have to make those layups, especially in tight games. There you go, like we said, drawing contact on a layup, that's how you get to the free throw line.
So Migo Moreno will be at the free throw line for his two free throws. So let's listen in to a courtside report coming from Rochelle Arinque.
We've got a close one here. New Jersey Husay is hanging into a 2-point lead, 40-42, heading into the final quarter. Husay continues to move the ball well, but Lasha Dubai is slowly building momentum with a better defense and transitions play. It's anyone's game now, so expect a thrilling finish for the final quarter. That's it for the third quarter. Coach Ryan and Ray, back to you.
All right, maraming salamat Rochelle Arinque for that report. So with this game right now, as this is now a pretty close one, a nice catch. Remendilia with the finish. Expect the unexpected here in the second half.
Yeah, I think this is what fans like to see, a very close, down to the nitty-gritty type of game. Having these steals and layups, putbacks, I think that's
Oh, what a
doing
block coming from Migo Moreno. Great timing on the defensive end.
Great defense, way to be putting your body in front of the basket so the ball won't go in there.
And we have a timeout on the floor as New Jersey Husay will take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Maayong adlaw mga higala! Dayon kamo and discover the vibrant heart of the city of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro. Dive into our community where everyone is your higala.
So it's a 4-point lead for New Jersey Husay with a minute and 48 to go in this third quarter. So last shot of Dubai having a little bit of success in the third quarter.
Yes, let's see if both teams make different adjustments. Maybe Coach Jay Lumang and Husay changing up their defense.
So we have some adjustments a little bit for New Jersey. Here comes Toledo. And now in the hands of Rementilla. Gets all the way to the basket. Isidro, great positioning and scores.
Having both of them in the game is very, very helpful to Husay, but I'm sure if any had two bigs like them, they would be very successful.
And Malupay, forward pass to Dasilio, knocks down the mid-range jumper. He has been automatic from that area.
Yeah, the mid-range, that's my type of game. I like sitting around that.
Oh, hold on. Looks like one of the referees whistled for an unsportsmanlike. We're not quite too sure. Things have changed a lot for like a couple of possessions.
I think with Jersey City or with New Jersey Husay, now that they have given up their lead, they are becoming more physical and that's a mental stress on them, but they have to remember to keep their composure if they want to win this basketball game.
So Lumang will be at the free throw line as that was an unsportsmanlike foul against last shot Dubai as he knocks down the first free throw. So the SLA Junior World Showcase is in partnership with the VIP Hotel, MAG, Powerhouse Studios, Sunsport, and Blue Sky Advertising. As he misses the second free throw, New Jersey will take possession. So despite that New Jersey with a 4-point lead, they were able to find ways to be able to stay composed, stay in the lead against last shot Dubai.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how long they will keep Sean and Jeremiah in the game, depending on how close this game gets.
Great inbounds. Isidro shot is missed. That was a good hustle there by Dasilio, but referee spotted a foul. And that could be against Sean Isidro, as he's trying to push off Dasilio in the interior. So Sean Isidro will return to the bench as he's gonna take a brief rest, as Namoko will be returning to the ball game.
Let's see if he can make up for those rebounds and putbacks that is entrusted by Sean Isidro.
Salcedo,
oh wow,
nice
great
forward
ball
pass.
movement.
And Malupay was fouled. He'll take two.
Great ball movement by Lashatu by pushing the ball up the court, passing the ball, no dribbling, getting to the rim. That's what we like to see.
So I love the spacing from these, not only from Dubai but also New Jersey, able to find the open man and giving them opportunities to score.
Yeah, these opportunities like we've been talking about throughout the broadcast, even if we miss layups, they are getting to the free throw line, which is huge.
And loose ball, and that will go to Malupay. He'll launch. Three-pointer is no good. And here comes Rementilla.
Harassing defense by Last Shot Dubai. That's what we like to see.
Toledo goes behind the back. Oh, that was a poor pass. Great defense again for Dubai.
Yeah, that hounding and sounding defense is what we like to see. Defense does win championships, so having them step up their defense is why they are back in this game.
So we're down to 40 seconds to go in this third quarter as New Jersey Husay still ahead by 4, but last shot Dubai, a much improved third quarter.
Yeah, I really like their grit. I really like how they're sticking in this game and not giving up.
Now here comes Toledo, nice ball fake, could not send it home, and Malupay secures the rebound. Here comes the forward pass, Francia alley-oop. Oh, what a finish coming from Linel Salcedo. That's a highlight.
That is that flashiness that Last Shot Dubai needs to make momentum.
And that's a steal. Here comes Malupay, cherry picking, takes it all the way. And we're tied at 47 with 5 seconds to go. New Jersey has to hurry. Rementilla gets it off. And that ends the third quarter. So this can be a very physical ball game here into the fourth quarter. A very tight contest here inside the center. As we take a look at some of the highlights, there's that alley-oop pass. Nice finish there for Salcedo. One of the highlights of the third quarter from Last Shot Dubai. Last Shot Dubai with a much improved third quarter thanks to the efforts of MJ Malupay. So at the end of the first basketball, we are tied at 47.
Maayong adlaw mga higala! Dayon kamo and discover the vibrant heart of the city of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro. Dive into our community where everyone is your higala. Maayong adlaw mga higala! Dayon kamo and discover the vibrant heart of the city of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro. Dive into our community where everyone is your higala.
So start of the fourth quarter as we are now tied at 47. So nice comeback in the third quarter for Lasha Dubai thanks to the efforts of MJ Malupay.
I also really like Francia's defense, really getting in there on pressuring the point guard, making it uneasy for them to get to the rim.
Here comes MJ Malupay flying, misses the basket, and Namoko secures the rebound. So once again, ako po si Ray Alonsagay, kasama ko po si Coach Ryan Reyes alongside our courtside reporter Rochelle Arinque as we continue along our coverage here inside the Xavier Ateneo Sports Center here in the city of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro City.
The emotions are starting to get high with Jersey City Husay. Someone has to be a leader and tell them to keep their composure if they want to secure a nice lead to start this fourth quarter.
So for New Jersey, Coach, who do you think will be the X factor here in the fourth quarter?
X factor, like we've been talking about, Jeremiah Ramantilia. I think if he keeps it up and he keeps up his aggression and these passes and assists, he's the leading factor, X factor for this team.
Oh, he's providing the energy for Team New Jersey here all throughout the match. And with that nice put back there by Namoko, giving New Jersey 49-47 advantage.
Yeah, and with the other side, last shot to by MJ Malupay.
Yeah.
Malupay actually doing some work to lead this team as well.
Misses the shot there from Francia, Salcedo rather. And here comes New Jersey, nice hook pass. Shot from the corner, way off the mark. Ramantilia, offensive rebound.
He is everywhere.
Nice put back.
Way to find a rebound.
Great timing underneath. 4-point lead, New Jersey Husay up by 4.
This is a game of runs, right? Husay on a 4-0 run to start this fourth quarter.
Dasilio gets away short. And that's Toledo with the basketball.
Something I like to tell my teams, especially in a timeout or to start a quarter, is 3 stops turn into 3 offensive opportunities, and that is exactly what Jersey City Husay is doing, and they are coming out with the lead.
It looks like a last touch by Lashat Dubai with 9 on the shot clock. So New Jersey on this half-court offense as they're looking for the open man, and there are some substitutions as Sagon returns to the ball game as MJ Malupay returns to the bench. Turingan gives it up to Namoko. That's a tough shot off the mark.
Very forced. I think if you have 14 seconds, you got to swing the ball, move it around, find a better open shot, and maybe that can convert to 2 points.
Lashat Dubai looks to capitalize. Dasilio, baseline jumper off the mark. Sagon gets it to go.
Need a box out, find a man. Can't let them have those easy points. Way to be in the right spot to grab a rebound and a putback.
So there are some of the lapses that you're talking about, Coach Ryan, here in this ball game for New Jersey. And there's a push from behind, foul called against Dubai. So some of the breaks of the game for New Jersey, those are the things that they have to fill it up into this fourth quarter.
Yeah, indeed. I think staying in it, getting over the hump mentally, especially late in a game like this where it's tight, staying in it, keeping your teammates up, being a teammate and a team player is what you do if in tight games like these.
Oh, Isidro.
Good
Bullet
cuts.
path. That was short. Gets it back. Basket is good and one for Sean Isidro.
It's like he never left, being effective right off the bench. That's what a coach expects, and he is delivering
He's a
fantastically.
Yeah. Sean Isidro has been the difference maker in this fourth quarter, and he has the chance for the three-point play. And there you go. So Sean Isidro gives New Jersey a 53-49 lead. Let's turn it over to Rochelle Arinque.
We're deep into the fourth quarter and it's still a close one. 51-49. New Jersey is holding a slim lead. Last shot Dubai is not backing down, pressuring every possession. This game can go either way. Kaya mga kasinag, just stay tuned because this game is about to heat up. Coach Ryan and Ray, back to you.
All right, maraming salamat Rochelle for that report, as it's a slim lead indeed for Husay, New Jersey, and we have a timeout on the floor for Last Shot Dubai.
Maayong adlaw mga higala! Dayon kamo and discover the vibrant heart of the city of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro. Dive into our community where everyone is your higala.
So we're under 5 minutes and 52 to go in this fourth and final quarter as New Jersey Husay looks to protect the lead in the hopes of securing a win against the feisty Last Shot Dubai, as they're not going anywhere in this fourth quarter. They're looking for a comeback as MJ Malupay and the rest of the boys for Last Shot Dubai looks to make some defensive stops as they're looking to stop this barrage from New Jersey. Sean Isidro now back into the ball game has been the difference maker here in this match.
Yeah, I think both teams needing difference makers. Let's see what both teams can do here. Who's the one to step up at Last Shot Dubai to tie this game back up again?
Oh, nice drop off. That shot is no good. Gets his own miss. Oh, nice look. And Salcedo finishes. What a feed coming from Brandon Eslabon. Down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, I think Husay's new target is...
Oh, that was an error. My apologies, coach. That was an error from Lumang as he commits the 8-second violation.
Oh, wow. Yeah, like what I was about to say is... I think Husay is trying to slow it down a little bit, take time off the clock, but again, with the different rules, it comes here to hurt them.
And that could be the factor if New Jersey either loses or wins this match, as it's now a three-point game. Sagon's shot is missed. Eslabo, nice ball movement. Sagon, another miss from the outside. Last touch by Namoko with 9 seconds on the shot clock for Last Shot Dubai.
Oh, 14.
So another opportunity for Last Shot Dubai to take another huge hit.
I like Last Shot Dubai's movement. No one's really staying in place. Everyone's moving, finding open spaces.
But that possession was not successful, as that was a turnover for Last Shot Dubai.
Oh, and they're pressing. They need to get the ball back quickly. Oh, now it's getting physical.
So there's that pressure at the backcourt. Able to pass it off to Toledo. Pull-up jumper. Gets it to go. That's a big shot from Toledo.
That's his bread and butter, catching and shooting.
Yeah, despite having some struggles for Noah Toledo, but at crunch time, able to deliver some pressure-packed shots.
Yeah, Husay also pressing, making it uncomfortable for Last Shot Dubai to set up an offense and find a nice, easy shot.
And MJ Malupay returning to the ball game with under 4 minutes to go here in this fourth and final quarter.
Yeah, when Sean Isidro entered the game, he was a very big impact. Let's see what MJ can do here.
Oh, what a move by MJ Malupay.
And I guess I just called it, being a very big impact there with a nice scoop layup.
Here comes Rementilla. Goes on the attack. A wild miss underneath. Here comes Lasha Tubay in transition. Salcedo skying and scoring.
That's the pace Lasha Dubai wants to use.
So it's down to a 1-point game with 3:11 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, like I said, this game's about runs.
Oh,
Both
that
teams
was a
having
bad
runs.
pass.
3 minutes left to go. Let's see who pushes with the last run to win this game.
So those miscues from New Jersey could haunt them late in the game. As Lasha Tubay with a chance to take the lead on this possession. Malupay on the isolation against Rementilla. Looks to break down the defense, and Rementilla with a good defensive stand.
Yeah, way to stay in front, get a nice steal.
But Tubay takes it right back. Dasilio on the drive. And Eslabon scores, and Lasha Tubay takes the lead by 1.
Wow, the ball should have went to him. I think a nice pass to him before that first shot would have had a nice easier layup, but he finds the way to get the ball to get a nice putback, proving that he belongs to take that shot.
Lasha Tubay having a lot of energy now, Coach, in the fourth quarter.
I think they see that they're in grasp of a win, so now they're putting in 110% of efforts to get that win.
And off the rebound play, foul called. And that's against New Jersey.
I think the over physicality is now seeping into Husay. Keeping their composure is huge here for them.
So under 2 minutes remaining here in this fourth quarter. So this is officially crunch time, Coach Ryan. And what a performance still for Lasha Tubay, weathering the storm from New Jersey. And here comes MJ Malupay. Looks to extend the lead on this possession.
Yeah, very entertaining game. Fun game to call. Outlet pass.
And here comes Rementilla. One man to beat. Puts it up and scores.
Way to use fundamentals. Jump stop. Get your defender in the air so you have a nice easy opportunity for a layup. Getting back the lead.
So a minute and 20 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Into the hands of Malupay. Dasilio looks inside, instead has to drill back out the three-point line. Now against Isidro. And a foul against Sean Isidro.
Yeah. Jaden Lumang looking to review the play. I don't think you can. He thinks he swatted out the ball.
It looks like he's out of the game with 5 personal fouls, I think, from Sean Isidro.
Wow, you cannot do that, especially with 1 minute in the game. That is very, very tough. He looks very upset.
That's a crucial loss for New Jersey Husay as they're down just 1. They're actually up by 1, but that will be crucial here in the final moments of the game.
Tristan Texon coming into the game. Let's see if he can be as big as an impact as Sean Isidro.
As Malupay draws the foul, 2 shots coming up for Lasha Tubay's MJ Malupay. 56 seconds remaining. So MJ Malupay with 14 points and 8 rebounds misses the first free throw. That's a big miss from the foul line for MJ Malupay. In terms of free throws for Lasha Tubay, only 12 free throws, 6 of 12 from the free throw line.
Yeah, if you can't shoot, it's hard to shoot 50% and win games, but it might actually, with that made shot, it might put them ahead.
We are tied now at 58 with under a minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
Maayong adlaw mga higala! Dayon kamo and discover the vibrant heart of the city of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro. Dive into our community where everyone is your higala. Maayong adlaw mga higala! Dayon kamo and discover the vibrant heart of the city of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro. Dive into our community where everyone is your higala.
So we're down to 56 seconds remaining as we take a look at the huddle of New Jersey as we're tied at 58. So Coach Ryan, this is a crucial possession for New Jersey Husay as they're looking to take the lead in the hopes of securing a win here in Xavier Ateneo Cagayan de Oro.
Yeah, I think I want to see if Coach Jay Lumang's talking to his bench to see if they could get a nice little 2-for-1, maybe a nice few possessions here to get a score and a stop to then have another insurance point to end this game. But Last Shot Dubai is untouchable here in the second half. Maybe they have an answer to win the game as well.
But the problem if you're New Jersey is that they lost their main big man, Sean Isidro, with 5 fouls.
Yeah, that's big. That's big shoes to fill for Tristan Texon. But I believe and I think he believes and his support system believes that he's confident.
Oh, Lumang in trouble. Gives it out to Texon for 3. Off the mark and looks like last touch by Eslabon of Dubai. 44 seconds remaining. So another opportunity for New Jersey to take the lead.
Oh, wow. Wow, very, very big foul called by the ref.
Foul called against Dacilio. Let's see if Dubai is now in the penalty situation.
I think they are.
So second personal foul on Dacilio, and that's the 4th team foul for Last Shot Dubai. Critical possession. Lumang
quick three.
off the mark. And here comes Lumang. Oh no, that's an unsportsmanlike foul against Rementilla.
That is a foul you cannot give up this late in the game.
Especially when you are tied at 58.
That's, if correct me if I'm wrong, but free throws and possession.
That's right. In FIBA play, when there's an unsportsmanlike foul, that means free throws plus ball possession on the opposing team, like right now with Last Shot Dubai.
I'd like to see Last Shot hyping up his teammate MJ to end the lead.
Makes the first free throw for MJ Malupay. Now has 16 points along with 9 rebounds. So a near double-double for this Spitfire guard from Dubai.
MJ Malupay, I'm sure he's feeling pressure with these free throws. Ah,
That's a crucial miss for MJ Malupay. So 14 seconds remaining on their shot clock for Last Shot Dubai.
as a coach, I think this is tough. This is tough for both coaches to see. Defensively, you need a stop. But let's see, like I was going to say, one will call timeout and execute how you will play this out with 30 seconds left to go.
So 34 seconds remaining here in this 4th and final quarter. Last Shot Dubai now has the lead by 1 with 34 ticks remaining here in the 4th and final quarter.
Maayong adlaw mga higala! Dayon kamo and discover the vibrant heart of the city of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro. Dive into our community where everyone is your higala.
So we're down to 34 seconds remaining here in the 4th and final quarter. So Last Shot Dubai now has the lead by 1 as MJ Malupay with a free throw made, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. So there's an opportunity for the New Jersey Husay to retake the lead back in the hopes of securing a win here in Xavier Ateneo.
I'm curious to see what defense coach puts them out in, if it's a man or a 2-3 or any type of zone. And I'm curious to see with Dubai's coach if they will go for the 3 to seal the game or for a 2 to go up by 3. But again, there is 34 seconds. That's plenty of time left for both teams.
And for New Jersey, what are some of the defensive adjustments here on this possession?
I think don't let the ball get into the middle. Don't let the ball get into a paint. Maybe even a 5-second shot, a stop shot is here.
Now the senior receives the pass. Now against Texon on the one-on-one move.
And a man pushing them out of the paint.
Dacilio, that was uncomfortable shot inside. Looks like possession stays with last shot Dubai. 7 seconds remaining on their shot clock. And the coach, Jay Lumang, looks to review.
Yeah, the players complaining with the referees, and
That was a close call, by the way.
yeah, one of our assistant coaches for another team had to remind the coaches to know that they can challenge a play like this.
So they're going to take a look at this as this is a very close ball game, Coach Ryan. I'm really enjoying this action here in Xavier Ateneo as it's now a 1-point lead for last shot Dubai. As they're going to take a look at this replay momentarily with 23.8 seconds to go here in the fourth and final quarter. Let's see on this last sequence as the Sile was going on the drive there, Coach Ryan. That was a difficult move inside the lane.
Yeah, it goes off the rim there. Oh, a few hands touch.
That was a pretty close call. Pretty tough call there on who touched it last. It's a pretty close call.
Very, very close call. I don't think it rubs off of Tristan, but maybe if he touches it before.
We're not quite too sure
whose hand it is.
That's very, very close. Was it touched by Texon or was it last touched by Malupay of Dubai?
I think if it's based off the arm, I don't think Tristan's arm. But if it was the hand, it can go either way.
It's a very difficult decision to make here for the referees this afternoon.
Yeah, let's see what Coach Jay Lumang decides to do. I think he's drawing up a press break or maybe a play to do on offense, because if the rules are correct, you can't call a timeout after if they do make a basket.
Now for last shot Dubai, what has changed here, Coach Ryan, in the second half?
I think the intensity. I think the intensity, we saw it defensively. They are pressuring the ball, not making it easy for them to get the ball into the paint, stopping them really high at the half court, and containing the basketball is why last shot Dubai is tied up, or no, is leading by 1
That's
to
right.
Husay.
So with that last review, it's still last shot Dubai will take possession.
They have 7 seconds. Let's see if they can move around like they do to find an open shot. And I think if you're Husay, if you do grab the rebound, I think you hold for the last possession here instead of going for a fast break opportunity. Unless you have it clear as day, maybe you could get the 1 point opportunity, the 1 point lead.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Dubai looks for the opening.
Oh wow, 5 second,
That's a
5 second
violation.
call. And Coach Jay Lumang looking to call timeout. Let's see what they can do.
That's a crucial error for last shot Dubai with 23.8 seconds remaining here in this fourth and final quarter. That is a big miss for last shot Dubai on that possession.
Great denial. I know Coach Jay Lumang's very, very big on defense. So having that and having Husay execute that is what Coach really wants. Now he uses a timeout to draw a play. I think you can advance. Can you advance the ball?
We're gonna take a look at this sequence later on after this timeout. But for New Jersey Husay, this is a golden opportunity to retake this lead in the hopes of sealing a win here in Xavier Ateneo.
Yeah, I think they need a win after yesterday having a tough loss before a big win. Coming into day 3 with a 2-1 record really, really helps them out. Comfortable going into the next day.
So if you're coach of New Jersey Husay, Jay Lumang, what is the thing that they have to do to grab this lead?
I think what they need to do is get the ball in the hands of their leading scorer, Jeremiah Ramantilla. Find a way to get the ball inside, right? Even if it's passing the ball, moving, get a ball to him first, or maybe a guard first, and then him to get a nice wide open layup for him to take the lead.
So after this timeout, New Jersey's gonna take the length of the court here. With 22 seconds to go. Lumang.
Overhead pass.
And turns it over.
Forcing.
That was a silly turnover for New Jersey.
And a double.
Ball is loose. That will stay here with last shot Dubai.
That was a very, very forced shot.
And they're gonna take a look at this once again. A lot of close calls here in this ball game.
Yeah. I think the refs were looking at each other, didn't know which way it goes. So coming back to the booth to review this is a great call.
14 seconds remaining, so a lot of time still, especially here at crunch time.
Yeah. Ray, I think you could say both and I are at the edge of our seats here. Nice tight game. This call can be the decider of how this game ends.
That's Eslabon and trying to pass it off to Malupay. That was guarded by Namoko. Let's see here. That's a difficult angle. That's pretty close. I think that's another close call, I believe.
Yeah, I think White touches it, but maybe two MJ Malupay touches it before he gets his hand out the way. Another 50-50. Yes.
Well, at the end, referee's decision, that will stay with last shot Dubai.
Yeah, last shot Dubai, but they did it once. Can they do it again and force another 5 seconds? But now the coach of last shot Dubai knows that, so maybe a way to free them up and space it out so they can get the ball in at least. 14 seconds is a lot of time.
But shot clock is off, so if you're in New Jersey, you have to play the foul game here.
You have to play the foul game or a stop.
Malupay down the baseline.
Oh, good
Dasilio
kick and a block.
Gets it right back. Puts it up. No. Rebound. Who has it? Loose ball. 1 second to go and a foul.
Wow, that is a tough call for a foul. I think it was just bodies hitting the floor to go for a jump ball. I don't know how you can argue that. Number 23 diving for the ball, fighting for a possession.
1 second remaining. This is a crucial free throw for Dasilio. With 1 second to go, misses the first.
Misses.
8 rebounds. 9.
Still has one more here at the free throw line.
Wonder if you could call a timeout here if he makes
He
it.
misses
Oh,
the
he
second.
misses it.
They
He
don't have a
grabs his rebound
timeout. And that is it. Last shot Dubai escapes with a 1-point win over the New Jersey Husay. What effort in the fourth quarter for last shot Dubai, coach?
Yeah, like I said, effort and grit. That's how you win a basketball game, and that's what they did. They executed to perfection, showed that they could stay in the game, and they come out with the outcome that they wanted.
Coach, this has been an amazing game in the second half, and what a turnaround for last shot Dubai as they grabbed an important win over New Jersey Husay here in this Born 2006 division.
Yeah, but this isn't a sprint. This is a marathon here at the SLA Junior Showcase. So both teams can find a way to keep finding wins later on, and that can help them in the long run.
And that will do it. So last shot Dubai grabs a 59-58 win over New Jersey Husay. What a sensational performance, especially from MJ Malupay and the rest of the boys from Dubai, having an excellent performance in the fourth quarter, securing a crucial win here at the Born 2006 division here inside the Xavier Ateneo Sports Center. So what a performance for last shot Dubai in the fourth quarter, coming from behind, able to secure an all-important win here in this fourth quarter as last shot Dubai wins this one by 59-58. So let's turn over to Rochelle Arinque for the best player of the ball
mga
game.
kasinag, and here with me right now is our SLA best player of the game. Back-to-back best player of the game, Melvin John Malupay from last shot Dubai with 16 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Hello, Melvin. First of all, again, congratulations.
Thank you po, thank you po.
And in-expect mo ba na ikaw na naman ang magiging best player of the game for today?
Hindi po talaga kasi sobrang alat po ng laro ko. Buti po, maganda yung laro ng mga teammate ko. Nahawa po nila ako, nila ako.
And paano nyo na-handle yung pressure since it was a very, very close game?
Ano po, nakinig po kami sa payo ng mga coaches kasi alam ko sila po yung nakakakita ng laro. Yun po.
Any shoutouts to your friends, family?
Binabati ko po yung girlfriend ko kay Sab. Sorry na. Pati po kay Coach Ash. Coach Team.
Again, that's our best player of the game, Melvin John Malupay from Last Shot Dubai. Ray and Coach Ryan, back to you.
Alright, maraming salamat Rochelle Arinque, and congratulations to MJ Malupay. He is the best player of the ball game as last shot Dubai secures a 59-58 win over New Jersey Husay. So That ends our game here inside the Court 1 ng Xavier Ateneo Sports Center. So you're still watching the SLA Junior World Showcase Mindanao Cup. We are one to watch the world play. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you later. Let's watch the world play here at the Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase.